PJ for that.
Of course, I like it. Nice and silky.
Good to go?
Yay, bye-bye.
What's good, fellas? Finally back after a year-long hiatus from YouTube. So we're back in full action though, man. Two videos a week. Shit. 2 videos a week from here on out. So y'all will be seeing me every week on YouTube multiple times. And for this video, we're just gonna be going over my supplement, my peptide stack. We're 4.5 weeks out right now, exactly today. So, I would say this prep so far has probably been, it's been rough. It's probably been the easiest one I've done, but it's still, prep is prep. But I'm utilizing some things that's definitely helping me energy-wise and just get through everything. So this is Wifey right here, who has been with me for every prep I've done. So how would you say this prep is going versus the last one?
I'll have to say this prep is definitely the easiest prep out of all of them so far.
Okay. Why? Why you say that?
I don't know. I just feel like you don't feel as bad, so your attitude ain't as bad.
There we go. So I'm gonna put you guys onto some things I've been using this prep that have kept my energy a lot better, kept my hunger a lot better, of course. That's helped me out a lot. So it's definitely been the best prep so far. We are 4.5 weeks out. 3 weeks is when it really starts to get rough and I'm pretty much just caveman. So we're gonna see how it goes, but I'm gonna show you guys the peptide and the supplement stack 4.5 weeks out. All right, that's good. Before we get into the breakdown, guys, I want to show you one of my clients, Christian. Christian's been with me a little over a year now. So this is what he looked like when we started. And this just to show you guys like how far you can come in your physique. A lot of people, they have their starting point and they don't think they could ever have like a higher level physique. And this is him now. About to compete here in 9 weeks. And when he first came to me, the plan wasn't even to compete, it's just, he made so much progress in his physique. He was like, I was like, hey man, why don't we do a show, man? Like, look how far you came. And then I have a client, Dario. Dario is now 6 weeks out from his show. This picture was a week ago, completely natural. He has a really good structure. I fully expect him to come and win this show. So just a couple of my clients I want to show some spotlight, and I'm going to do that every video because we get like 6 transformations a week at this point. So shout out to those guys. Very proud of those dudes. All right, so we're going over the peptide stack and the supplement stack that I'm using on this prep. So definitely quite a few things I'm using. And like I said earlier, this has been the easiest prep I've ever done, just as far as how I feel, mental and energy and, everything like that, hunger, everything. So I want to go over these, some things you guys can implement in prep to make it way easier. So a big part of this is my mitochondrial function stack. So a few things I'm using, SLUP, S-L-U-P-P 332. This is for mitochondrial function. It's for fat loss. I see a lot of people saying that it doesn't work and it doesn't do anything. I've noticed a massive difference throwing SLU in there. So energy, fat loss, a lot of good things from this. Also, we have MOT-C. So with the MOT-C, this is also for mitochondrial function. And I noticed a huge energy increase when I started using this. So this has been amazing. I'm doing 0.7 milligrams a day. So not too high on that. I'm running at a moderate dose, and it's been extremely effective. The combination of those two have been great, along with methylene blue. So methylene blue, again, helps the mitochondrial function. And methylene blue has been amazing just for, brain function. When you're in prep, your brain starts to kind of leave you almost. You'll forget things easier and, just all kinds of things. You'll be in the middle of a conversation, you'll forget what you're talking about. So the methylene blue has helped a lot. I'll do 2 drops in the morning in my energy drink, and then I'll do 2 drops in my pre-workout before I go train. And this has helped a lot. You can literally get this on Amazon, and it lasts forever. And then Ascend is a huge one, and I have to order some more of this. I use this in every contest prep, and it's basically kratom extract. You'll see a lot of the, big time bodybuilders using this, and it makes number one, it makes cardio effortless. Like you take this, you feel like you can do cardio forever, and then your workout, you get better focus, you get energy from it. So really like using this every single contest prep. And then this is Cardarine, GW Cardarine. I took the label off of it. This liquid is absolutely disgusting. I'm about to get capsules today because I just can't do this anymore. It tastes like nail polish. But anyone that's been in prep, when you start getting really lean, it makes it hard to breathe. Like you get to a point to where your breath just isn't there. You burn out on sets really easy. So using this not only helps the cardio, it also helps during your workout when you're training, and then obviously, helps your body use carbs for fuel fat for fuel more than carbs. Isn't that right? My mind's kind of twisted. But anyway, so that's what I'm using as far as like the peptide stack. Cardarine, of course, isn't peptide, but we'll lump it in there. Then we got the Retatrutide, the GLP-3. This, of course, has been amazing. So a lot of people start this way too high. You do not need to start this at 2 milligrams, guys. A lot of you will start this too high and then you can't eat it all. You start getting nauseous, maybe even throwing up, whatever. The point of this is to suppress appetite and, take away your cravings, but still be able to eat your food. So this has been amazing for me. I'm not someone that has a hard time, with dieting. Like being hungry really doesn't bother me too much. But just it increasing your insulin sensitivity and your body being able to take in nutrients better using this helps out a lot. When I started using that, I noticed that my pumps were better. My body was just taking in nutrients more effectively. And I'm mainly looking forward to using this after the show. Because after the show, when you start eating food again, man, your body, like you're just so hungry and you feel like you could eat a house. You eat 3 big meals and you can eat again. You know what I mean? It just goes right through you. So I'm really looking forward to using this after the show. My son's back there freaking just the Tasmanian devil. So that's what I'm using as far as peptides. Now my regular supplements. So we have health supplements, of course, and then we have our regular subs. So the main ones that I use is gonna be Defend. This is by Huge Supplements. This is a 6-in-1. All my clients know I have them utilize this because it has everything you need for liver, kidney, heart, prostate, lipids, literally everything. So this is a 6-in-1. It saves you a shit ton of money because if you were to buy all these separate, man, you're looking at like $250. You go on Amazon, 50 bucks. I'm not sponsored or anything. This is just what I like to use. And then we got fish oil, of course, 2 at breakfast, 2 at night. Bubba! I'm trying to do a video, man. Golly, no. But yeah, we got 2 fish oils in the morning. Daddy's doing a video. Hey, Daddy's doing a video. You go to mama. Go eat your grapes. Okay. So 2-year-old, man, 2-year-old. But 2 fish oils, morning and nighttime. Of course, this helps with, some health markers, but I don't eat any fish, man. Fish just, you try to store it away, it starts building up that gelatin. It just doesn't taste very good. So I haven't done fish in a while. I've just been supplementing with fish oil. Then we have D3K2. A lot of benefits to this health-wise. Of course, supports testosterone levels and things like that. Not that I need it. I mean, we take it exogenously, but, it's getting winter time. So we definitely need that. Nattokinase is a huge one, guys. If you take tests, if you're taking any anabolics at all, you need to be using nattokinase. I'll do 11,000 fluid units a day. This is basically going to help with hemoglobin, hematocrit. It helps with blood thickness, breaks up protein in the blood that leads to blood clots, clears plaque in the arteries, helps with left ventricle hypertrophy. A lot of healthy things from using this. So Amazon, cheap. Then we got baby aspirin, of course, just for the blood thickness. Take this about 3 times a week. Natural, or not a natural blood thinner, but a blood thinner. So we use baby aspirin, multivitamin. I'm using Muscle Tech right now. I'll use different multivitamins. The brand really isn't too serious for me, but obviously this is, more in the muscle building aspect of multivitamins. So I like this one. And then we got our intra workout. So right here, I've been using the Rise pre-workout. And the reason I use this one is because it has L-theanine in it, and this one isn't super high on the stimulants. It's 300 milligrams, which is about good for me. And like I said, it has L-theanine in it, so L-theanine helps with the effects of caffeine, so I really like this one. And then intra-workout, I will be using the Grind by Accent Sledge. Drink this during my workout, and I'll have 10 grams of creatine as well. This has BCAAs, EAAs, and it also has a hydration factor with electrolytes in it. So I've been using this for like 4 years now. I have not switched BCAAs from this. This is my favorite one, and it tastes amazingly good. Sometimes I'll drink this just to drink it. Helps during prep for sure. And then we got Lipid from Revive. Obviously, keeping lipids in a good standing is extremely important. Keeping your cholesterol in a good standing is important. This has citrus bergamot already in it. So I really like using this, just for the health aspect. And then we got the protein I'm using right now. We got CBums, milk, and cookies. Of course, it's an isolate protein. Guys, if you're using regular whey protein, it's not isolate. You got to stop doing that, man. That stuff is terrible for your gut, digestion, everything. I've had CBum proteins before, and I didn't too much like them, but this one is absolutely amazing. It tastes good, even in water. It's got the, the cookie pieces in there that help me get through prep. So I really like that. And then my nighttime stack. So we got ashwagandha at nighttime. Of course, this is gonna help with cortisol, stress, inflammation, really good. We have ZMA. So this has, zinc, it has magnesium, B6. This is really good for nighttime and, just recovering and sleeping. And then I use some more magnesium, but this is magnesium glycinate. So, different magnesiums, I wanna use all of them, get the most out of it, relax the muscles. I am missing vitamin C, which I gotta pick up today. That is very important as well. But yeah, all in all, this is my stack. One thing I am missing is I will use Descend at nighttime. So if you're someone, you're on contest prep and it's hard for you to sleep, maybe you're running the Trenbolone sandwiches, this is Ascend, this will give you energy, but there's Descend, which is a purple one. And man, that is the only thing I've ever used that allows me to get the same amount of sleep I would get in the off season that I do in contest prep. It makes a massive difference. If I don't use the Descend, I will be up at, I'll go to sleep at 12, wake up at like 4, can't go back to sleep, and everything gets ruined. But the Descend, it helps me sleep, man. Like I get deep sleep. When I track my sleep, I get way better quality sleep, and that is extremely important on prep, and most people have an issue with that. Now you can use like DSIP as well, peptide to help you sleep, but the Descend has been amazing for me. Ever since I started using it last year, contest preps have been 10 times better. So these are my supplements, guys, and this is what I'm using to make contest prep way easier. If you're in contest prep, guys, and you wanna make your contest prep as easy as possible, retatrutide, cardarine, methylene blue, SLUPP, and MOTC. Trust me, give those a try, guys. Other than that, man, first YouTube video back. We got CT back behind the cam. We're gonna do 2 YouTube videos a week, 1 informational video like this, and then we're gonna do 1 vlog. And that's probably gonna be just like me training or just my everyday life, what I'm doing. So y'all look forward to the YouTube, guys, and thank y'all for tuning in. And I will see y'all on the next one. God bless y'all, boys. I'm out.
It's been a while, man.
We back at it, man. We back at it like a crack addict.
When is the next comp?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're 4.5 weeks out, guys. Oklahoma Grand Prix, and then we'll be doing Nationals in Dallas December 13th. So we're gonna go get that pro card this year. This is the year, and we're looking pretty nutty right now. I have CT pop up some check-ins.